That's all you do.
So when you have an exponent raised to another exponent, you multiply your exponents. So we'll do some examples.
So like 3 to the third.
I'll show you. Here's some examples. Let's do x to the third raised to the third.
Hey, you chose mine.
Okay. What do you think this is going to be? X to the 9.
Wait, would it still be for it?
Okay. Because we did the operation, we can lose the parentheses. Okay. Well, this x to the third power means that there's 3 groups of x to the 3. So I'm just going to write it out for you so that you can see why it is what it is. So you'd have x to the third times x to the third times x to the third. And then if you're multiplying, what do you do with your exponents? Add. What's 3 plus 3 plus 3? 9. Did that work out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the easy way to do it. Okay. So let's try another one.
Whoa.
Let's try x squared y all raised to the negative 2. Uh-oh.
X to the negative 2, y.
Oh. There's a negative exponent. What should I do with that negative exponent?
Basement.
Bring him downstairs. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to bring that whole shebang downstairs. Remember, the only thing that changes when we get rid of that negative is just the negative on the exponent. So I'm going to put this downstairs. Okay, well, I still haven't actually done the power of the power yet. Still have this 2 on the outside. Well, what exponent does that y have?
1.
A little 1. So when we're raising a power to a power, we have to multiply every exponent that's in there. So x to the what do you think is going to be on the bottom? To the 4, because 2 times 2 is 4. And then y to the what? 2. And that still has to stay in the basement.
Why are you laughing at the 4?
That's the answer. Yeah.
There's technically a 1 next to the y.
There is technically an exponent of 1. You have to draw in your invisible ones. Now, if you didn't want to move this exponent downstairs right away, you could have started working this out. Okay? And you could have seen that this has an exponent of 1. And you could multiply. So I have x to the negative 4, y to the negative 2. Oh, they're not happy upstairs. Where do they need to go? Downstairs. Am I going to end up with the same answer? Yes. However your brain wants to think about it, that's how your brain thinks about it. Either one of these are easy in my opinion. Okay? 2 different ways to solve the same problem. Okay? Just giving you another option. Let's try 3x to the negative 2 all raised to the 4th power. You have to remember to draw in your invisible ones. Right. So we have to draw in our invisible ones. Which one doesn't have an exponent right now?
3.
The 3. So what does it have? A 1. Okay. So now we need to multiply our exponents. So it'd be 3 to the what? What's 1 times 4? 4. Good. And then x to the what? Negative 8. Love it. Should I stop there? No. What do you see that you can't have? Yeah, that negative exponent. Where does he need to go? Downstairs to the basement. Does the 3 go downstairs?
No.
No, 3's happy where they are, right? So we'll leave 3 to the 4th on top. We'll bring that x to the 8th down. Do I stop there? No, because I can figure out with my handy dandy calculator what 3 to the 4th power is. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3.
81.
Yeah, it is 81. You're right. Because 3 times 3 is 9, and then times that is 27, times that is 81. So 81 over x to the 8th. Okay. Let's do one more. 4x squared all to the negative 2. I'll let you do some on your own on the worksheet. Like I will give you time to like. Draw on your invisible. 1. Now you can decide, do you want to bring it downstairs right away or do you want to just multiply it? Okay, right away. Okay. So we're going to bring all that downstairs. Remember, the only thing that changes when you bring it downstairs is that negative sign on the exponent. Still have to work that out. So I have 4 to the 2, x to the 4th. Do I leave it there?
No.
No. What is 4 to the 2? 16. Now, if you're Riley, you probably wanted to do it the other way, right, Riley? You said I wanted to just multiply my exponents right away, which is fine. So I'm going to start over with the same problem, do it a different way. So I'm going to multiply. I'm going to leave that 4. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Paying attention? Right? X to the 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Oh, I can't have those upstairs. They need to go downstairs. Both of them are unhappy, so you have to bring both of them down. Does it end up being the same answer?
Yes.
Yes, there's always more than one way to solve a math problem. Okay, we'll start doing some on our worksheet. We'll do some together, and then you'll do some by yourself. Okay, let me hand it out. So we're going to start on the side. This is powers of products and quotients. Okay. All right. You need to remember to write in your invisible ones. Okay. No doubt about it. Which one doesn't have an exponent on number 1?
3.
The 3. So write in his invisible 1 before you do anything else. Now, if you have an exponent raised to an exponent, what do? Multiply. So leave your base the same. What's 1 times 3? 3. So I have 3 to the 3rd. A to the what? 6. Do I leave it like that?
Yes.
No.
No, because I can figure out what 3 to the 3rd is. What's 3 times 3 times 3? 27. 27, A to the 6. That's it. Try one more. What am I going to have to write on my number 3 right underneath it?
1.
The 1 on the 3, right? So I'd have 3 to the what? 4th. X to the 16th because you're multiplying. What is 3 to the 4th? 81. X to the 16th. Okay, let's skip down to number 13. Oh no. What are they doing on number 13?
They're giving us doubles.
They are.
This kind
But
of
let's-
reminds me of the problems from earlier.
This should remind you of the problems from yesterday, actually. Before we even look at that exponent, let's just look at what's in my parentheses.
Does the multiply sign really matter?
It does matter, because if I'm multiplying and I just don't even ignore that 2 on the outside right now. If I'm multiplying, what do I do with my exponents? Add. Well, let's simplify this first. Well, what's 3 times 2? 6.
6x more.
So 6x to the 4th in the inside. Everyone agree?
Yes.
Okay, now I just take that and I'm going to put it to the 2 power. So what do I need to write in?
6 to the 2nd.
6 to the, my invisible 1, good, which is going to get me 6 to the 2nd, x to the 8th, because I'm multiplying. What is 6 to the 2nd power?
36.
Oh, wonderful. So I have 36 x to the 8th. Wasn't actually that bad, right? Do the stuff in the parentheses first, then worry about raising it to that power. So let's look at 15. Let's look at 15. What's in the parentheses first?
4n to the 3rd times n to the 2nd.
Yep. And so if I'm multiplying, what do I do with my exponents?
And
Add them, so that'd be 4n to the what? 5th. All right. 5, yep. You were right with 5. 5th. Okay, now that's all getting raised to the 2nd power. Draw on my invisible 1 on my 4. So that's going to end up being 4, 2, and 10. Oh, what's 4 to the 2? 16. N to the 10. Okie dokie.
artichoke.
Look at the back side. They're doing some of that same stuff that we just talked about. Do the stuff in parentheses first, simplify that as much as you can, then worry about raising it to that power. Just like order of operations, do the stuff in parentheses first, as much as you can. Then worry about raising it to the power. Okay.